Expectations of the upcoming important events have brought a quiet start to the week for markets. Investors are cautious ahead of interest rate decisions from the US Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank. Both regulators are expected to lift rates again this month. Oil prices are still trading at around $80 per barrel, and the situation may change only tomorrow after the American Petroleum Institute releases its inventory report. A further drawdown in the US crude inventories could push the market up to the level of $82 per barrel. If stockpiles rise, it will most likely move to $78 per barrel. Nevertheless, things will not change dramatically, with the oil prices remaining range-bound. That's the asset will just temporarily shift to the upper or lower boundary of the range. Gold seems to be trying to rebound from $1,960 per ounce. However, this attempt will probably end in failure as investors are awaiting the meetings of the Fed and ECB to be held this week. Given that the central banks are expected to raise interest rates, gold may close the week at around $1,900 per ounce. Much will depend on the comments from the key policymakers. If both regulators signal more tightening to come in, the precious metal will most likely suffer losses. Anyway, interest rate increases by key central banks act as a factor putting pressure on the gold prices, and thus the only question is how deep the asset will fall. Meanwhile, the Bank of Russia decided to keep pace with the other central banks and hiked its key interest rate to 8.5%. However, greater than expected rate increase had no effect on the ruble. Investors are much more concerned about the balance of payments, but the regulator has not yet released this important data. Traditionally, statistics for the second quarter are published on July 19 or 20, and the only exception was last year, which could be attributed to force majeure events. And this time, a delay made for the policy tightening has just heightened fears. There is every reason to believe that the current account of Russia's balance of payments could turn negative. And such speculation harms the ruble. Thus, the longer the Bank of Russia delays the release of the report, the higher the probability that the Russian currency will face steep losses. And that's all for now. We wish you profitable deals. See you on our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.